These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him, and it's Lopez in at the center position, filling out the middle. So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Milwaukee. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. From deep three-point range, the putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Holiday against McCollum. Over Holiday. No good off the glass.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Got to give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Valanciunas passes to McCollum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. The shake. Pass to Lopez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ingram, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Inside, Allen, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Allen. Antetokounmpo outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Holiday against McCollum. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Jones misses.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Here's Allen. Pass to Holiday. Back to Allen. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Jones in the post. Allen defending. Great D that time from Allen. Here's Middleton. It's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Pelicans call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis is checked in. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Holiday. And Alvarado gets it to go. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Middleton with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Hayes. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, Bia, it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
That free throw good from Middleton.
Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points, he scores with great efficiency, and we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Back to Hayes. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 12.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Alvarado. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Here's McCollum following the score by Milwaukee. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Now here's Ingles, looking for his first basket, still in this one. On the wing, Connaughton. Pass to Portis, clock at 6. Ingles from outside. Pelicans cleared away. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Ingram. The three is up. That one no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Carter on the wing. Ingles against Jones. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
Now here's Carter. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Ingles passes to Portis. Carter inside. McCollum defends. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Now Jones. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Valanciunas with it. Out to McCollum. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Carter.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Connaughton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's McCollum. 27 points his last game. Six to shoot. A shot to stop the run. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
Here's Portis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
2 minutes.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Pelicans. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. 3 on 3. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Graham. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Fun fact about Devontae Graham while we're here. In 2021, he set the record for the longest buzzer-beating, game-winning shot in history. That one came from 61 feet.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Graham finds Hayes. Here's Murphy. Middleton covering. Cash money on the open jump shot. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. To the paint. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Well, New Orleans shooting just around 32% from the field. Back to Graham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Pelicans have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Graham. And it's New Orleans with another.
Yeah, Graham gets inside and he knows he's got to stay nimble, ready to adjust his shot around the defense.
Missed inside. And so it's Milwaukee leading by 17 at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
There is never a shortage of NBA action, so let's first take a look at some of the scores around the league. And a change-up here for you guys. All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
Even if the defense doubles him, I don't think it's slowing him down, Ernie. This guy's locked in. This is the most locked in I've ever seen him.
No, I agree. Explosive performance. This is what fans pay to see. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Yeah, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even.
The previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
Man, as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here's a look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he knocks down the first one.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. McCollum against Holiday. McCollum's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
And it's Ingram off the drive. Rejected by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one good. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
McCollum way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You talk about things at halftime and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pulls it from 20. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Oh man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Middleton from the outside. No luck on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McCollum against Holiday. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. McCollum covering. Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Jones. McCollum outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. New Orleans calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Daniels. Offensive rebound. Williamson. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
And stolen by Hayes. Here's Daniels. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Murphy. McCollum with it. Fires the three. Holiday grabs the miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Pelicans 5. Jackson Hayes.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Hayes. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And there's the lob. It's tipped. Portis with the steal. Ibaka with it. Nance covering. Back to Ibaka. Oh, stolen by Nance. Here's Daniels. Covered by Connaughton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Thursday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And Ibaka showing you all of the length that he has there that time with the jam.
Here's Alvarado. Now here's Nance. Defended by Portis. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. On the take, here's Daniels. Cashes in the 12-footer. He's got 5.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Here's Connaughton. Rebounded by New Orleans.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Hayes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hayes has gotten 4 this quarter.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Alvarado. That one is off. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bucks ahead, up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Well, New Orleans shooting 35% so far in this one. Ingram against Middleton. From the wing. Out to McCollum. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Holiday against McCollum. They double team McCollum. Jones from outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McCollum, the pass to Williamson, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
The drive by Holiday, and the layup is good off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
New Orleans calls timeout.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And here are the Pelicans now. Ingram. Williamson passes to Ingram. Banked it in off the glass.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Poke loose. Pass to Holiday. And here's Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
Middleton with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Pass to Holiday. Off target with the three. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Williamson right side. Now here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pass to Ingram. Over on Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton against Jones. Antetokounmpo, left side. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williamson, no good. The Bucks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Allen. Outside Holiday. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Williamson lays it up and banks it in.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Middleton outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
First team foul.
That one's off.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Murphy. Right wing. Graham for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.